Hello, Mrs. Sanchez. Done with the bushes. Anything else you want me to do, just name it. It will be my pleasure. Hello, Mrs. Sanchez. What happened? Mrs. Sanchez, did you fall? Are you okay? Mrs. Sanchez, can you hear me? Oh man, come on. Mrs. Sanchez, let's get up, okay? I'll make you some tea. Show me where you keep the food, and I'll make dinner too. Come on. Oh no. Mrs. Sanchez, come on. Mrs. Sanchez, don't tell me she's dead. Oh man, my luck is as good as 10 mothers. Mrs. Sanchez. Jeez. Oh man, I better call the paramedics. Hello. Yeah, paramedics. I've got an elderly woman here, Mrs. Sanchez. She's on the floor. She's not breathing. I don't know if she takes medication or not. I was just helping out around the house. Yeah, it's 4 Palmetto Lane. I'll be waiting at the end of the driveway. Honestly, I never met her before today. Doesn't have any living friends or family that I know of. She just died. I sure hope those ambulance guys take good care of Mrs. Sanchez. I bet you she wouldn't give up even if a tiger ripped out her soul. You gotta love old ladies, though. They never want to throw anything out. What I could use right now at this moment is a bunch of buried treasure. Lots of silver, gold, platinum. If I look in the right corner, I could very well make a major score and elevate my financial status. Reading material. Yeah, it might come in handy. Bet you if I got rich, my brothers would seek me out and invite me over for Thanksgiving dinner. And his more braver daughter could control thee, if now't were fit to do it. At the first sight they have changed eyes. It's a mouthful. I like it though. At first, I was intrigued by this neighbor's collection of stuff. I couldn't even change the tire on a car, and this guy, whatever his name was, looked like he could manufacture his own vehicle. But I had always had an interest in the tools of anybody's trade, whether it be the measuring tape and hammer and nails of a carpenter, or the funny microscope eyeball attachments of a jeweler. Whatever got the job done seemed important and interesting. I was really identifying with the Tempest. Prospero was an outcast, creating his own world. That's the way I saw myself. Now, since I had a house of my own, at least for a while, I could say that I was king of my own world. And that was comforting. Shakespeare's island tale was awakening me to some destiny, something powerful, like the storm in the play. I was nervous about leaving the property. I was afraid, for some reason, that I might lose it if I stepped away. But I felt such satisfaction being able to have a house to go to when dusk approached. I possessed the key to a door I could enter and sleep. If you hang out in one place long enough, you're bound to meet somebody. And I did. My neighbor, my official neighbor. His name was Henry Faja. He was a plumber by trade, a master of his craft for over 30 years. His face looked exhausted from labor and alcohol. He inquired about the old lady. I said I was her grandson and that she had passed on, her final wish being that I could take care of the house. He complimented me on respecting her wishes. I told Henry that it was my pleasure. Then Henry invited me to a cookout later on that evening. He said any family of Mrs. Sanchez would be welcome any time.